Greetings, everybody. Peace, blessings, salutations, light, and love. All of the most positive energy that I can send out to everyone that's going to either listen to me live or listen to my replay. I want to thank you for joining my Aisha Speaks Jade Facebook page, where I am none other than Aisha, affectionately known as Jade. So, while it's fresh on my mind, I really just wanted to bring it to everybody's attention, specifically for women. But men, if you know of some women who may be going through this experience, then definitely please keep an open ear and share the information and knowledge. So I want to welcome everyone to my live audio this evening, which is Wednesday, November the 14th, 2018. So listen, I just came from an awesome meetup, right? But the way that the universe and the divine law speaks to me, I was supposed to do a couple other different things. The first, I was supposed to go to an MPU meeting, which is here. I am an ambassador for a neighborhood meeting. Like they have them all over the Atlanta metro area. But communication gap. So I wound up saying I want to do something else. So then the Auburn Atlanta Research Library, I said, okay, they're having something this evening, which I'm sure was really nice. Haven't been there in a while. I said, I'm going to go to this hip hop, cultural, social justice thing. I'm all about stuff like that. I'm a little bit of a nerd, but it's okay. But then I saw something else that said sister support meetup, right? And it wasn't too far from my job. Actually, by car, could have got there 4 to 5 minutes tops. But something led me and said, go to this. And so it is called Sister Support Meetups in Atlanta, which, from my understanding, they have different meetups in different states. And so it is hosted by No More Marta, right? And it's spelled Martyrs. I looked it up trying my best to make sure that I say it correctly. And if I pronounced it incorrectly, my humble apologies. But No More Martyrs is the nonprofit organization that is hosting these different meetups throughout different states. And it's called Sister Support Meetups. They are monthly meetups that offer support and information. Okay. They want you to come out for encouragement for women, specifically women. Okay. And it looks like it's specifically, if I'm right, for women of color, sharing their stories in a safe and social environment, learning different recovery strategies from living successfully with mental health concerns, and get connected to valuable resources. So, you guys have heard me speak before about living with a mental disorder. For a very long time, I would not have said or mentioned this to anyone unless you too either was living with a mental disorder or if it was extreme, like if it was my immediate family. And so one day I just decided, the more I got involved with learning about this gift, because I consider it a gift, not an illness, that I have with living with a mental disorder, which I've shared before in different platforms on social media, as well as me going out and speaking. So I do have a mental disorder. And for those that have never heard my short spill before, I do live with schizoaffective disorder associated with major depression, PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and they say I have symptoms of having bipolar, right? So this social setup, or this safe space and place, if you live with a mental health issue or if you're not diagnosed, they want women of color to come out and feel safe around other like-minded women, to gain support and get information, and know that you can just let your hair down or just let yourself go and talk, and there won't be judgment. And I had really a very awesome time. There were three of us that was there, and I don't even remember their last names, but you guys won't know them anyway unless you're in the Atlanta area and happen to come out. So I want to thank Lauren and I want to thank Wahida. They are two awesome individuals. Lauren is actually the, if you will, facilitator or the go-to person for this sister support meetup here in the Atlanta area. It was just, I feel like it was the right people at the right time that needed to be there. And it was a great conversation on different topics, right? Without any pointing fingers or any type of judgment. Okay. And I don't share what I live with to have anybody say, oh, woe is me. That's not even what I'm here for. I don't need the pat on your back. Okay. I'm not looking for any pity nor sympathy, because I embrace who I am. Okay. I am secure in myself. I have good and bad days like anybody, regardless if you have a mental health diagnosis or issue. And I press forward, because people tend to think when you hear mental illness or mental health or mental disorder that you're an individual who's homeless. And that's not true. There is not a face for this. You can be a professional working individual and you would never know. We work, we have businesses, we go to school. We are a variety of people. We're individuals who are married. We have mates. We have partners. We are best friends. We are awesome. We are women. We are men. We are children. We are veterans. We are LGBT. We are a lot of different faces, shapes, and sizes. So before you open your mouth with ignorance and you're not knowing what you're talking about, get informed. Break this stigma. You know, you can have a very good paying job and then all of a sudden life happens, life situations happen. Okay. And that can be very depressing and stressful and frustrating and angry. There's so many people that's undiagnosed. Then you have people that, again, the stigma, you're judging and pointing fingers. I'm in a place and space I care, but I really don't care, to be honest with you, because this is my healing. When I go out and I speak, or if I speak about it on social media platforms, this is a healing for me. I'm here to support other individuals that may suffer in silence and don't have a platform to speak about this. So again, this is called a sister support meetup. And there's one that started, I believe this started in Atlanta probably about either 3 weeks ago, or I'm going to say 3 months ago, more so 3 months ago. So it is through No More Martyrs, MARTYRS. I invite you And I'm not getting paid for this. They don't even know I'm doing this unless they're on my Aisha Speaks Jade. But join their Facebook page, which is No More Martyrs, Martyrs. Join them. Go look into their website and see what they're all about. I'm actually going to read a little bit more about who they are, and then you can do your further research. So there's several different meetups in different states. And so typically, from my understanding, it will be every second Wednesday of the month. They give a location of where it is. And if you're in the Atlanta area, definitely do your diligent research and find out. And it was from about 5:30 to 7. So I'm going to click on the website right now. And I just want to touch base and give a little bit about who they are. And so it says, welcome to No More Martyrs, redefining strength, embracing wellness, building community. Currently, 1 in 4 American adults suffer from a mental disorder. As research has advanced in the areas of mental health, criteria by which various forms of mental illness have been diagnosed has expanded to include both severe forms of psychiatric disabilities, such as schizophrenia, and less severe forms, such as anxiety disorders. Despite these recent advances, African American women are less likely to utilize mental health services than their white counterparts. Okay, so no, this is not okay, for you white people that might get into your feelings. Okay, this is not about a racism thing. But as far as African Americans or women of color, we need to do what we need to do for our population. Okay. So please don't get offended and feel like, oh my God, why can't I come in? Listen, continue to use your platform. We are just looking to build on our platform. And no, this doesn't say that. I'm saying that in general. So, No More Martyrs is a mental health awareness campaign committed to building a community of support for Black women with mental health concerns. So it was inspired by the loss of Karen Washington, the founder of For Brown Girls, and the number of nameless and faceless Black women who manage their mental health concerns in silence. The No More Martyrs campaign is a call to action. By encouraging a commitment to revolutionary self-care and unapologetic authenticity, No More Martyrs served as a clearinghouse of resources for living successfully with mental health concerns, as well as a support system for Black women who believe they are facing these issues alone. Currently, 1 in 4 American adults suffers from mental disorders. Okay? Despite recent advances in diagnosis and treatment, African American women are less likely to utilize mental health services than their white counterparts. And that is true. We suffer in silence. We sweep it under the rug. We don't speak about it. And or if we do speak about it, people push us away. People think it's all up in our heads. People tend to think, oh, we're just craving this. We're looking for attention. Get over it. That is not the case. Perhaps maybe a small portion, but overall, no. It is our hope that the information provided and discussions facilitated Through the No More Martyrs mental health awareness campaign will positively impact lives as well as inspire decision makers to creatively address mental health concerns for everyone. So, also their mission, No More Martyrs, is a mental health awareness campaign committed to building a community of support for Black women with mental health concerns. Through our sisterhood, we encourage a culture of self-advocacy and self-care that dispels mental health stigma, raises awareness of mental health concerns, and increases utilization of mental health services. Our goal is to foster culturally responsive conversations about mental health that offer tools towards recovery and empower Black women to prioritize their holistic wellness. So yes, we women of color, African American women, whichever you prefer to say, we are looking to heal. We have a journey. Okay, we want to break stigmas. We want to do self-care because guys, I speak about self-care all the time. Okay, our overall wellness matters. My mental health matters. Your mental health should matter. Okay, my Black life matter. Our mission is achieved through various methods, including but not limited to sister support meetups and other community outreach programming, online resources such as informational blogs and webinars, directory of mental health service providers, minority mental health awareness summit, mental health first aid training. So I just want to give a little bit. I'm going to actually post her website on this page so that you can definitely check it out, support it, use the resources, contact, subscribe. There's a host of information on this website. So the individual that started this, who is the founder and executive director, her name is Nadia Richardson. I see that there's, so who's on the team is Nadia Richardson, who is a PhD, founder and executive director. Okay. Also, there is Lananda Williams. She serves as the No More Martyrs Director of Community Outreach. Then who I met this evening, her name is Lauren. She serves as a No More Martyrs mental health advocate, which she is local here in Atlanta. Also, there's Sharon Wilkies. She serves as a No More Martyrs mental health advocate as well in Birmingham, Alabama. Also, another mental health advocate is Tiffany Elliott, who's in Birmingham, Alabama. So there are a host of individuals. Again, you can look on the website, which is www.nomoremartyrs.org. You can further read about it. Okay, so again, they have different chapters, I believe, of course, here in Atlanta. They have one in probably Alabama, New York, DC, perhaps Philly, Jersey. Again, if you want more accuracy, forgive me, definitely reach out to them and ask. I personally invite you to reach out to me or I should say reach out to them about when their next upcoming sister support meetup is going to be, because it's all about supporting and sharing information and knowledge and additional support. So on my end, if you're looking for additional support as well as this, I am the facilitator for the National Alliance on Mental Illness, short for NAMI, NAMI. I facilitate a connection support peer-to-peer group here in the Atlanta, Auburn area, where we do pretty much the same thing. Support each other, share information, knowledge, and resources. And it's a safe space to just share where there is no judgment and no pointing. So if you're interested in that additional support, definitely reach out to me if you're in the Atlanta area, and I'll be more than glad to share information. So I just want to share that a little bit. It was on my mind, so I wanted to bring it to you guys as well. Please always remember to be good to yourself. And self-care is not a choice. It is a necessity. You must take care of yourself, because you cannot give to anyone else if you are not good with yourself, regardless if you have a mental health concern or not. You must take care of yourself. Take care of the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, literally. It's okay to say no to people, okay? If saying no is going to save you, then do it. Know your value and know your worth, and respect yourself and like yourself. Be good to yourself. Create your happiness. Be the you that you were meant to be, okay? I want to personally invite you to my social media platforms. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I have a YouTube channel. You can find me all under Aisha Speaks Jade. Again, that's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I do have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the thumbnail, hit the notification bell so you can stay updated on everything. Like my other platforms, share, support. If you're interested in being a guest on my podcast here on Facebook, please let me know. Send me inbox me on my Aisha Speaks Jade. Let's get to know each other. Let's see if it's a good fit, and let's move forward with it. So that's all I really had this evening. I just wanted to share that because, like so many different other illnesses or awarenesses, mental health is just not one day. It happens 365 days out of the year, nonstop. Now more than ever, mental health is on the rise. Suicide is on the rise. And people need assistance, support, resources, a place to feel safe, to talk, to get it out. You'll be amazed that if you just learn to listen and let someone vent, you may be saving a life. So with that being said, much appreciation to you guys. Very humble and grateful, with thankfulness as well. Enjoy the rest of your evening wherever you may be at. Light and love. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Namaste and Ashe. Be good to yourself.